We have moved into the FM 101.9 Music Hall, and I'm looking across the room at one of the major forces in the new wave movement of the late 70s, early 80s. Adam Ant has just released his first new album in 5 years. It's wonderful. That's both the name of the album and a critique. In those 5 years, he's done a lot of acting, had a bit of knee surgery, and he's joined us today in the FM 101.9 Music Hall. Thanks for coming in.
Hi.
Hi. It is, it's a hallway, so we call it the Music Hall, just in
yeah.
case you're wondering. We're not
People
in the wrong room
through.
or anything. Yeah. You've done 4 films this year alone, so when did you have time to go in the studio and record Wonderful?
Well, I did those tail end of last year, those 4 films. I sort of did them through the year, but Marco and I, made the time we wrote the songs sort of about over the last couple of years, really, and went in probably this time last year and finished it all up in Abbey Road Studio 2.
So you recorded this album where the Beatles recorded.
Yep.
What was that like?
It was cool. It's a great vibe there. It's got an amazing atmosphere. It's unmistakable.
Can you feel it?
Yeah, definitely feel it. Well, I can anyway.
Well, Marco's here with your longtime collaborator, Marco Perroni, is how you say it? And you're back together again. You guys haven't worked together in a while.
No, we have.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've always worked together. We just, I've been doing things. Marco's been working with Sinead, and we've always worked together. So we just sort of get together when we do, and when we don't, we do other things.
Well, the title of the album is Wonderful. That's also the track we've been playing a lot here on FM 101.9. Will you do it for us?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Yeah,
It's
we'll do it,
Adam Ant live in the Music Hall at FM 101.9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Did I tell you how much I miss your sweet kiss? Did I tell you I didn't cry? Well, I lied. I lied over, real over, when I nearly hit the face I love. So tired of packaging the anger, always pushing you away. Did I tell you you're wonderful? I miss you, yes I do. Did I tell you that I was wrong? I was wrong, 'cause you're wonderful, yeah. Did I tell you how much I miss your smile? Did I tell you I was okay? Well, no way, over, real over, when I nearly hit the face I love. So tired of packaging the anger, always pushing you away. Did I tell you you're wonderful? I miss you, yes I do. Did I tell you that I was wrong? I was wrong, 'cause you're wonderful, yeah, yeah. Now, each and every day, I realize the price I have to pay you. You're wonderful. And now for your information, I'm walking around like an undercrush on you. Ooh, you're wonderful. So I can't get over it. So deep, I can't get under it. Yeah. Ooh, you're wonderful, yeah. You're wonderful, yeah. You're wonderful. tell you that I was wrong. I was wrong for so long, long, long. Did I tell you you're wonderful?
Yeah. Adam Ant, live in the FM 101.9 Music Hall. We gathered quite a crowd around the Music Hall this morning. Wonderful, it is. And you've gotten a lot more personal on this record than you have in the past.
Yeah, I just felt it, I felt equipped to. I felt it was time to, dig a bit deep. And Wonderful was the first song from that batch. So in a way, it opened up, a whole other way of expression for the rest of the album lyrically. So.
Yeah, one line jumped out at me the first time I heard it, and each time I hear it, it's when you say "over," when I nearly hit the face I love, and that's really showing a lot. That's opening up.
Well, it's not really. It's. I think it's the thought. It's a thought of it really. Of sometimes when love is over, it takes a long time to sort of come to terms with it.
And that's what
thinking about
set off the alarm in your head.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. And the record is like that, not only in the attitude of the songs, but in the sound. It's an acoustic-based sound, as evidenced by just Marco here on one 12-string guitar backing you up. How do you merge that in concert? You're playing tomorrow night at the Pantages Theater. So what is your show like?
Well, it's quite. Well, we wrote all the songs for the album acoustically and then electrified them, so that's why they can be played in their entirety acoustically very easily. And we made a conscious decision to do that, so that was always there. Tomorrow we open it up a bit. We've got 2 drummers and 2 guitars, bass and myself, so it's a 6-piece. And we're pretty much playing quite a lot from the album and then, songs from all the albums, really, which is what I think it's nice to be able to do if you can.
You've done that 2-drummer thing forever. That's
for a while, not for a while actually. I haven't actually had them on stage for a while, but managed to get Dave Barbarossa and David Ruffy together, and we have them here.
Now, what was I going to say? You played last night at the Ventura Theater. So first of all, we appreciate you coming out early this morning, and you're going to do the Viper Room tonight as well.
Yeah, it's a secret. It's a one-off.
Okay, you're not going to do the Viper Room tomorrow. But the full show is tomorrow night at the Pantages. And also tonight, you're on The Tonight Show.
Yeah.
We gave away some tickets to that earlier. And
right.
And
we go there right after this to rehearse.
Oh, my. When do you sleep?
Next
Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday week, maybe. We don't know. Might be.
Well, you ready to do one more for us?
Yeah, sure. We'll do Gotta Be a Sin. Yeah, we'll do Gotta Be a Sin.
Okay.
If we may.
Adam Ant, live in the Music Hall at FM 101.9.
It's burning holes into my heart to leave that face so tenderly. I know that I can't stop the pain, but oh, the pain cannot stop me. Into a heart so lost and broken, an angel sees the pain, swallow her breath, I hold it to my chest, I feel so warm in love again. Right from the first time I made love with you, I had nothing in this life to compare that moment to. But it's gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin, it's gotta be a sin. And it's gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin, it's gotta be a sin. I wanna wake up really early, I want the first thing that I see to be your eyes still softly closed and your lips waiting patiently. Saddest sight in this world is you climbing out of bed. The vision you are clipping on that bra. Maybe we'll stay in bed instead. Right from the first time I made love with you, I had nothing in this life to compare that moment to. But it's gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin. Oh, and it's gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin. Because nothing, oh, nothing, oh, other feels that good can be street legal. Nothing, oh, nothing, oh, other feels that good has ever happened to me now. Do 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 do. Well, just holding your hand is like making love. Just standing next to you's like making love. So let's tie our shirts together and recompensate. I just want to do the things that we did before, but oh, some more so. But it's gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin, it's gotta be a sin. And it's gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin. Oh, and it's gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin, it's gotta be a sin. Yeah, and it's gotta be a sin, gotta be a sin.
Adam Ant live on FM 101.9. Gotta Be a Sin, one of the songs found on the new album, Wonderful. Let's talk about acting for a second, because I'm looking at your whole filmography, which includes theater and television work that you've done as well. You just finished one with Debbie Harry?
Yeah, finished one in New York called Drop Dead Rock, and we shot that just before Christmas, and she's a lot of fun. It was good to work with her. You know, it was a black comedy. It's quite funny. I enjoyed it.
Great. We'll look forward to it. You've
Thank
got
you.
a few others coming out too. I noticed one called A Lover's Knot with Tim Curry. We were just talking about Tim Curry yesterday because it was his birthday.
All right.
And there's got to be some similarities between you and he, because you were both doing music around the same time in like the late 70s
Well,
and early 80s.
he was doing the Rocky Horror Show, sort of mid 70s sort of thing, I think. And Adam and the Ants was sort of the end of the 70s and the 80s, really. 90s.
And now he's gone on to acting pretty much exclusively.
Really, pretty much.
And but you're taking this really seriously. You're studying and you're...
Yeah, I think you should. You know, acting is, it's no soft option. I think that you go into it, I approach it the same way as I approach music. You know, I want to get the best from it and do the best I can, you know.
Are you living in LA now?
I have been living in LA. I've moved back to Europe for a little while, but I'm back and forward.
Uh-huh. I see you did a film with Sharon Stone in 1986. What what was she like back then?
Fine. No, she's a very sweet person. She's still, I think, very nice now, you know. Very charming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very opinionated and outspoken, but that's good.
Well, yeah, you know, she knows what she likes.
You write, too. I read somewhere that you wrote a screenplay that you'd also like to produce and star in.
Yeah, eventually, yeah. Yeah, I've worked on a couple, and that's an education to sort of get around, because you read so many scripts and you think, oh, you know, I could do better than this, and then when you sit down and do it, you realise it's not as easy. But
Right.
I did do it, and I have enjoyed doing it.
And also a journal, maybe, that you'd publish?
Well, I've been writing sort of what's been going on in my life, since the sort of punk days, really, so it's quite colourful reading.
I would expect.
We
Lots
never
of
know.
stories. Okay, what about computers? Now, I just entered the 90s. I bought a computer last week, and
Right.
I've been reading about your ant farm.
All right.
So I went on a search to find this thing. Now, this was the easy part. I've printed out the home page of it, and it says download it today, and that's a little area you can click on to download the game. It's like a video game.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So-
I've seen this. Yeah, I saw all the graphics and what.
Oh, but you weren't involved in putting it together?
To a degree. I mean, they sampled my voice and they wanted certain information, and I'm not really a tech head at all, but I think a lot of people are, and it's a good idea.
Well, knowing that you were coming in here, it took me a week to figure it out, because I tried downloading and I didn't have enough memory, and then I needed a thing called a bin hex, whatever that is. But listeners were kind enough to call me and help me through it. Yesterday, I finally got it done. First of all, it's very funny. You do laugh, and little ants come crawling out. And when you hit the space bar, when the ants go over one of these things, Ants on the Range is kind of like a shooting gallery, an arcade game. And then Antigram, it just jumbles up letters, like you see wonderful down here, kind of like Scrabble letters. That you really don't have anything to do with. And then Ant Slots is a slot machine, and it'll come up Goody Two Shoes, and then you'll laugh. Your little face with a crown on it, you'll laugh, and it's fun.
Oh, good.
So here, you can have that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Get a computer now.
Yeah, it's a whole new thing. I thought maybe you had something to do with doing that, but it occupied me for a week, and I got great pleasure out of it.
Oh,
Plus, it plays wonderful throughout the whole thing, so it's really
good.
cool to hear this music coming out of the computer, and seeing you laugh wickedly is enjoyable. As well.
It's quite. I think it was done a few months ago, and just wanted very basic information and various ideas, and then you just go with it. It's fun.
All right. Adam Ant is our guest in the FM 101.9 Music Hall. His new album is called Wonderful. He's got a show tomorrow night at the Pantages Theater. He will be on The Tonight Show tonight. Can we get you to do one more song for us?
Sure, yeah. Okay. Alien?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do one called Alien.
All right.
It's the only other one we know.
That's the only other one we know.
All right, here we go then.
Great when you call us. Thank you for staying with us. We've missed you oh so desperately. But don't blink or you'll miss me. On a street like this as it were, from the thick of Jerusalem, is what makes you love old England. The roots of freedom are here. Say what you will about the alien, or just dig in and start with the sky. Now he is welcome and ever may be so, and then somehow everything seems to come out right. So let's hear it for, now let's hear it for, let's hear it for the alien. Well, you're such a killer, but oh, you just trade that in for tea and jammy Dodgers. Down the prospect and sing on a street like this as it were, from the thick of Jerusalem, is what makes you love old England. The roots of freedom are here. Say what you will about the alien, just dig in and start with the sky. Now he is welcome and ever may be so, and then somehow everything seems to come out right. So let's hear it for, now let's hear it for, let's hear it for the alien. Like this as it were, from the thick of Jerusalem, is what makes you love old England. The roots of freedom are here. Say what you will about the alien, or just dig in and start with the sky. Now he is welcome and ever may be so, and then somehow everything seems to come out right. So let's hear it for, now let's hear it for, let's hear it for the alien. Let's hear it for, oh, let's hear it for, let's hear it for the alien. Let's hear it, now let's hear it for, let's hear it for the alien.
Adam Ant, live in the FM 101.9 Music Hall. Again, you're appearing tonight on The Tonight Show, so we can all turn on the tube and see you there. Tomorrow night, the Pantages Theater.
Yep.
There are still some tickets available for that. The new album is called Wonderful, and it is.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. It was
Thanks
a pleasure
very
to meet
much.
you. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.